All right, welcome back to Drone Pilot Moonshine. We're going to go ahead and empty this into this and see what we get. This was the corn barley I did. I put this in the barrel, what's today, July? So I put this in February 20th. So it's been, what, 5 months? A little over 5 months on that. And it's supposed to be 4 months is equal to a year on here. So I wanted to go ahead and get this out. I'm going to put something else in it. But let's go ahead and see what we end up with. So this is a 10-liter barrel. So 10 liters here. And I don't think we're going to get 10 liters out of it because I have been tasting it. It is still pretty full, so we'll find out what went to the angels. I didn't take a jar out. I just was tasting it each month. You guys seen the video, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's get it out and let's get it in here. And when it went in, I have it marked that I had it 100 proof, so we'll check out the proof too on that. So we'll have to let that drain. On there. Alright. So this was, I should have went and checked the video to see what we had. Basically, it was like 15 pounds corn, and I had 5 or 6 pounds of barley that I mixed in with it, and it smoothed it out. The barley, because I was doing a taste test between the two barrels, the barley and the corn, and the corn barley was definitely smoother than just regular corn. I was really happy with it, so I'll be really happy and get all this out of here. Ought to be really good, and it's definitely got good color on that. Ought to be pretty smooth, and that's. You got no vapor lock or anything. That's about it. Boy, that's pretty good. Everything. There we go. Let's put that back. Get my wonderful logo showed. So let's see what we got. Let's see what the proof's out to be. I don't know. I guess you guys want to know what the temperature is of this. Where's my thermostat? My thermometer. Left it over here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, let's see what the temperature is of the liquid in the barrel. Just a meat thermometer that I use. Picked up at the grocery store. It is going down 79, right around 79 degrees. So whatever that is on that. Let's see, okay. So you guys can figure out the math. These things are rated. The proof for at like 65 degrees. I guess I could go throw the jug of water in the, because I am going to probably proof this down a little bit. Where are we at? So it says it's about 110 degrees right now. 110 degrees. I'm sorry, 110 proof on that. So it did go up. So we did evaporate a little bit of water, or it's the. I could, like I say, stick the water in the refrigerator for a little bit, cool it down a little bit. But I don't know what the math is. So it's. I have to look it up. I was trying to think on top of my head, but I can't think. So let's throw some, and what we end up with about 6 quarts. So there was less in it than I realized. So we are going to, now let's just throw a quart in. And see what proof it is. So that's about, that brought it up to 6 liters now instead of 6 quarts. Just mix it up a little bit. All right, let's see what we get now. Let's see where we're at. So that only took about 10 proof out of that, really. Thing to settle. It's right where the, so it's just above 90 proof right where the P is. So let's see what it tastes like. Pretty good. Ooh. Oh, that is potent. Good, but potent. We are going to bring it down a little more. So let's add another jar, bring it down to around 90, 85, 90 proof on that. And that'll be good. Good sipping booze, moonshine. I don't see a lot of, usually when I pour these things out, I get a little bit of inside of the barrel, but I don't see any of the inside of the barrel. We've used this, what did we have it on first time around? We had something in it and I can't remember on that. All right, so this is the second round of booze we had in it. I think we just had, we had some mango or something. That's about 90, a little below 90, so maybe 90 or 89, 88 proof on that. So, and I emptied that out, didn't I? Yeah, so let's go ahead, see what that tastes like. That's pretty good. That's smooth, it doesn't have a lot of bite to it, and it goes down good. So I think that's a good proof. Let's go ahead and put that in the barrel, or a jug. I bought these jugs, let me get them. I should have brought, as usual, I should have moved all this stuff into camera. Right here I've got an empty jug. Bought these glass jugs online. Instead of filling up, having a whole bunch of jars, I find it easier now. Just fill up a gallon jug. And go with that. So let's put this in a jug and then you guys can really see the color. I'm sure you can see the color pretty good in the plastic. I can see that, but see it even better in the jar. this I'm very happy with. I'm definitely going to do some more corn and barley because I like the flavor. It's very smooth. But I'm going to do, this was 2-row barley that I had in here. I keep saying I'm gonna, because I had to mix, if I remember, I mixed some more enzymes in there to break up the, what's the stuff you put it in, amylines. Enzymes break up, turn the starch into sugar, which is in the barley. I only use 2 rows, so I'm going to use 6 row this time, which will have more enzymes to help change the starch into sugar. And that ought to be a lot better. Let's get this filled up. We're almost there. No, I do see one little piece from the barrel. Don't forget the coffee filter out when we get this near the bottom. I'm going to be filling this up with apricot. I don't know why I keep calling the apricot peach, but it's actually apricot. I don't know why I got that stuck in my brain on that. So there we go. So there's 1 gallon of the, and this is coffee filter I brought to filter out. So I also want to, let me pause you guys for a minute here. I got to get a bottle because I want to put some of this in a bottle. Keep for myself. Hang on. All right, camera got turned around. I hope I got it back the right way. Nope. I just pulled that out a minute ago. Get some booze in here, and I'll label these, label on them. And I give away a lot of this stuff to friends and family, whoever wants it. One of the neighbors is having some work done. Across the street, she had her cousin do the work, but she told him, "Oh yeah, you can borrow a ladder from the neighbor. Also ask him for some moonshine. Come over. By the way, I need to borrow a ladder. Lisa said to come over and ask you. Also, do you make moonshine?" So, yeah, I'm like, sure, yeah, here. I hope you're not going to drink this right now. He goes, well, actually, he tells me. He goes, well, my sons are actually doing the work. I'm floating in the pool, in the neighbor's pool, waiting for them to finish. So I might drink a little bit of it. So his kids were doing all the work. He was just supervising. So it was kind of funny. I thought it was funny anyway. All right, I'm going to go ahead and label this the corn barley. And I bet I'm going to label it 85 proof. I think it's 85 proof on that. And then we'll go ahead and get this. How much is in here? Do I have another quart? What's that say on there? Yeah, there's probably a quart and a half on that. But that needs to be filtered out. All right. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. I'm going to be, my next video, I'm going to be working on the apricot and proof that down because I think it's like a 140, 150 proof. So I'll proof it down a little bit before I put it in the barrel. I'm going to put that in this barrel. We could probably peel this off while I'm thinking about it just so we don't confuse anything. All right, thank you for watching.